Here are several talented actresses who have been sidelined by Hollywood for a few years but revived their careers over time. However, there are others who have faced the more intense and permanent wrath of Hollywood's blacklisting. These actresses have been essentially cut out of Hollywood in a way that makes it nearly impossible for them to revive their past glory. Tara Subkov. In the late 90s, the world was buzzing with new ideas and emerging talents. In the midst of all the chaos and creativity, there was a young woman named Tara Subkov, whose talent and vision was destined to leave a mark on the world of movies and fashion. With her stunning looks and magnetic presence, Tara quickly caught the attention of movie directors and producers, landing her first major role in the 1995 film When the Bow Breaks. She followed this up with a standout performance in All Over Me, playing the role of a teenage girl navigating the complexities of love and friendship. Tara's acting talent was as versatile as it was impressive, allowing her to take on a range of roles in different genres. In the romantic comedy As Good as It Gets, she played the supporting role of Vincent's girlfriend, and in The Last Days of Disco, she portrayed a young woman who becomes embroiled in the dramatic world of Manhattan's club scene. As the 90s came to a close, Tara Subkov firmly established herself as a talented actress with a bright future ahead of her. Her early career was a testament to her remarkable talent and a sign of even greater things to come. However, she didn't reach her full potential in the industry for several reasons. After a long break from the screens, she finally addressed the reason why she stopped gracing screens. The actress alleged that Harvey Weinstein made inappropriate advances toward her in the 1990s when she was up for a part in one of his movies. She claimed that he threatened to give the role to someone else if she refused to comply. Tara claimed that she rejected him, and that was the beginning of the death of her career. According to her, he blacklisted her from Hollywood almost immediately and ensured that she didn't get any more reasonable roles. Despite the unfortunate turn of events, Tara chose to explore other forms of creative expression. She is now a highly respected fashion designer and artist. Whatever happened to the actress's career certainly had a long-lasting effect because she has not been able to revive her career till today. Megan Fox. Have you ever wondered why you don't see Megan Fox in movies anymore? You're about to find out. Anyone that knows Megan Fox's story knows that her early years in Hollywood were nothing like what her career looks like today. The actress burst onto the Hollywood scene like a fiery comet, captivating audiences with her stunning looks and dynamic acting talent. Her early career was a whirlwind of high-profile roles and media attention as she quickly became one of the most sought-after actresses in the business. Megan's breakout role came in the 2007 blockbuster hit Transformers, in which she played the fearless and feisty Michaela Baines. Her performance was a hit with fans and critics alike, and she soon became a household name. At the time, several men's magazines couldn't get enough of her, and she became one of Hollywood's favorite actresses. However, it wasn't long before the pressures of Hollywood began to get the best of her. In a 2009 interview, the actress gave a surprising and unexpected response to a question she was asked about Michael Bay, the director of Transformers. In her words, "He wants to be like Hitler on his sets, and he is." This comment marked the beginning of the actress's downfall in the Hollywood space. Although Michael Bay was not pleased with the comment, he claimed that he was still willing to work with her for the third Transformers movie, Dark of the Moon. Michael Bay later alleged that his boss, Steven Spielberg, told him to fire her right away. Apparently, Megan Fox's comments traveled fast in Hollywood, putting her in the bad books of some top producers in the industry. Some people have come out to say that she should not have spoken in such a manner about a producer who gave her the role that made her extremely famous, while others have supported her every step of the way, regardless of the unfortunate turn of events. Despite all that happened, the actress kept on getting roles, but none of her movie projects performed well. She eventually stopped appearing in movies and stayed off screens for a long period of time. The truth remains that her career was greatly affected by everything that transpired, and she has been unable to make a comeback since then. Most major producers have decided not to hire the actress for major roles because of her reputation, and as a result of that, she has not appeared in a high-profile film for over a decade. Marcia Hunt. Marcia Hunt was one of the actresses who graced screens with captivating performances in the 1930s and 1940s. Even though there were several other talented movie stars at the time, she stood out as a result of her unique presence on screen. She was known as a versatile actress who was capable of taking on roles in different genres, and she had no problem embodying challenging characters. She appeared in romance movies, crime dramas, period pieces, and several others. Some of her prominent movie projects were Pride and Prejudice and The Human Comedy. Marcia Hunt was on her way to immense fame in the industry when her career hit a roadblock. Her problem began in October 1947 when she traveled to Washington with a group of cinematic stars called the Committee of the First Amendment. Their objective was to monitor and criticize the House Un-American Activities Committee's actions as it looked into what it claimed to be communist infiltration of the film industry. The actress also signed a petition to support causes relating to civil liberties. As the actress got immersed in her political activism, her status in Hollywood became threatened. Things got worse when her name was published in an influential pamphlet as a communist. It wasn't long before the actress became blacklisted. Her career went downhill, but she remained vibrantly involved in matters that she considered important. She was active on small screens for a short period before her career packed up. Marcia Hunt didn't stop speaking up about political and social issues regardless of the effect that it had on her career, and encouraged others to speak up about injustices as well. After several decades of impacting the world in her own way, the actress passed away in 2022. She may have lost her career before she fully reached her potential, but she will forever be remembered for her contribution to the industry. Lena Horne. With a silky voice, attractive looks, and acting skills that wowed her audience, Lena Horne was destined for greatness. She was one of the first African American stars who was able to overcome the limitations that African Americans faced at the time. She eventually earned her spot on stages and screens, entertaining thousands of people. Her acting skills were captivating, and she was able to get the attention of MGM's studio as she rose to become one of the top African American performers at the time. While she was getting applause for her roles in films like Cabin in the Sky and Stormy Weather, she was deeply involved in activism. The actress was passionate about speaking up about certain societal issues in hopes of driving change. She eventually joined a variety of activist groups that were riddled with communists in order to speak up about certain societal issues. Even though she was not a member of the party, she was eventually found guilty by association and blacklisted from Hollywood. Her career suffered greatly as a result of her activism, but she stood strong in her convictions regardless. As a result of this, she was sidelined in Hollywood for decades. Tippy Hedren. Tippy Hedren was one of Hollywood's leading ladies, gracing screens with powerful performances that were loved all over the world. Her roles in the films The Birds and Marnie proved that she was capable of sustaining her position as a leading lady. Unfortunately, things went south when the actress was faced with certain challenges. Tippy Hedren alleged that Alfred Hitchcock, who gave her some major acting roles, wanted to be involved with her romantically. She claimed that she rejected his advances, which led to him ruining her career. She suddenly stopped getting major roles and her career basically tanked. If you think some of these actresses didn't deserve to be blacklisted, you should click on the screen to see actresses who were blacklisted for silly reasons.